Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fynn Jamal and this is my son Bhakti Arjuna Fitri. You guys are watching Fynnologue. Hi guys, I know this is new, okay? We have a guest today in our studio, okay, in a small house, okay? All right, Gina, can you say hi? Hi. Gina, smile. Eh? Can you see? Can you see? Hi. Hi. Today he's gonna be here next to me. I'm not sure for how long because as far as I know, my son he has um almost zero focus, when it comes to other things. Okay, yeah. Okay, so anyhow, because his Play-Doh stock is almost finished, so let's have this sharing today. Oh, yes. Okay, okay. Today sharing, we are going to. Macam mana? Mhm. Today, I'm gonna share with you how we make homemade Play-Doh for Juna. I'm not really good in multitasking, but I'll try. Wow! He's a non-verbal. he's, he's a non-verbal autistic child, meaning he can actually utter words, but in his own language. Okay, he doesn't speak like any normal Malaysian child would, or he's autistic. Let's start with, okay, flour, a little bit of salt. Salt. Can you say salt? Can you say mommy at all? Ooh, salt bay. I'm not sure of the exact measurement because I've been doing this like forever, so I forgot the measurement already. Like how many flour, how many water, whatever. Basically, Play-Doh is just flour, salt, oil, vegetable oil, that is. Because Juna would put everything inside his mouth. I receive a lot of emails asking how am I so positive about Juna? How can I be so okay, so nonchalant, having a child that is not traditionally normal. Okay, let me tell you this. Because autism is not something that you can detect early on, because it is a social connection, social disability, meaning he cannot read social cues, meaning that like, if, say for example, I look at you and then I just, then that, oh, she's signaling something, right? He's not. He doesn't care about social signals or whatever. So it is going to be hard for him. So anyhow, let me tell you an honest story. The first 2 years, when the autistic traits is not visible and not that clear, I was in denial. I know that something was wrong. I know something was off because he never responded to me whenever I called him, even until now. Juna, 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 look at me. Juna, look. Nope. Nada. He's there. It's just that he has his own ways. So, since no one's prepared for this. There's no mother in the world when the baby is in their belly. Like when my child is born, he's gonna be disabled. No one prepared for those. I never prepared because Juna is my adopted son. The doctor told me, like I am like one of those who might not have a child of my own. So when I got married, my husband know from the first day, like the what he's gonna face in the future. So adoption has always been lingering in our mind lah. So after 4 years, we adopted Juna. So I need to do this sharing, Juna. Thank you. Oh yeah. So today's sharing, let's talk about how to handle musibah. Yay! What is the meaning of musibah? Musibah means yeah, musibah, things that are negative happening to you. But you think it's negative, but everything in life has hikmah. So how do you handle musibah? Number one, change your perspective. Try to put yourself outside of the situation first. For example, okay, I have this one musibah. I have a son who is disabled and might not speak until he die, until I die, until I do not know what's going to happen. If I die, what would happen to him? Things like that. But then again, I remove myself from this situation that I am putting myself in, and then I see, okay, if I am in this in a movie, what kind of movie I would like to watch? Like having a mother character and her son, a disabled son. So I would love to see that mother and son laughing all the time, regardless of the musibah they have. And I would find it like, oh, that is just so sweet. That is so beautiful, subhanallah. Okay, so that's that's the easiest way to explain perspective lah. I think we can put some color to the dough. What color do you want? Green? Yellow? 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 Subtle. Horse. Okay, so which leads to number two. When you have good perspective, when you are so positive, you see only the good in everything, even in the bad. Okay, you are going to be number two, happy. You have to look at life in the best ways lah. You just have to smile. You just have you just have to be positive. That's all. So happiness is so subjective. Okay, one might think, okay, I would be happy if I have a perfect child with straight A's and beautiful face and I don't know, every characteristic of I don't know, what's the name of that boy? Alah, baby. Oh, siapa nama dia? Gina? I can't remember what's his name. Justin Bieber. Okay, so, I don't know. Okay, nah. There you go. So there you go. Now go. Thank you. Go. Number 3. How to handle musibah. By knowing that all of the trials, these are all just a test from Allah to see how we would respond. Some people ask me, if this is a test by Allah, why can't I sense His presence? If this is a test from Allah, why don't I feel like Allah is helping me? My response is this, because I'm a teacher and I found this quote somewhere, I can't remember, over the internet. When you are in the examination hall, you don't see where your teachers are sitting, isn't it? Sometimes they're just there. You know your teacher's watching, but you cannot see where they are because they're observing from afar, like watching you whether you would, cheat in the test or something. So the same with Allah. All of this musibah, how to handle them? By knowing that Allah is watching you and He is observing your response. Are you going to respond to the musibah positively or negatively? Are you going to cry and sob like a baby, or are you going to man up and say, this is from Allah and I think I can handle this? Even in Al-Quran says that, Allah would never burden any of us if He knows we cannot handle it. That is why sometimes when we see a person with a really, really big musibah and you say, Allahu Akbar, if this were me, I can never handle it. That is why Allah do not give that musibah to you, because Allah knows you cannot handle it. So the musibah that you get are at the exact perfect amount, of the musibah you can handle. So Allah is great and Allah is all-knowing. Okay, so again, so number 1, how to handle your musibah? Perspective. Change your perspective, you're gonna be happy. Which leads to number 2, handle your musibah with happiness. Okay, like bad things, it's okay lah, and then you just laugh. Like my son is disabled, it's okay. Speaking of the angel. And number 3, by knowing that Allah is watching you, inshallah. So I hope that's it for now. I hope I can never do sharing with everything else. This is just too much for me. Okay, I cannot control everything, and I hate not in control. Okay, all right. So assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Till then, this is Fynn Jamal and Juna. We out.
All those things that happen in the musalla, it's not gonna.
For example, the objective of me wearing